Hey, 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 hey. All right, we're about to get this started real quick. It's the casual cinema, bro. It's your casual cinema, bro. And like the title says, I got 10 or 15, maybe less minutes in me. And who knows, maybe I won't get to everything I want to talk about today. Maybe I'll just do one topic and come back for the rest tomorrow. So what I want to talk about is there's some rumors. There's some rumor has it that that there's some new Batman Part 2 news. Batman Part 2, is part of DC Elseworlds. So what that means is it's not part of James Gunn's DC universe. The movie is directed by Matt Reeves. It's highly anticipated. It has Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne. Looks like they're adding some great actors to this movie. But anyway, there was a Reddit post in the DC forum where people allege that they have some information. And one of the information, or some of the information, is Scarlett Johansson is the main villain for this movie. That's right. People have theorized that Scarlett was going to be the Phantasm, maybe Harvey Dent's wife, or maybe Dr. Arkham. But it turns out Scarlett Johansson will be playing a realistic version of Poison Ivy. Let me take a look at this Reddit post. We're going to take a look here together. And like I said before, this is just rumor. Take this with a grain of salt. This is just a rumor. We don't know if this is true, but I will read down here that by one of the mods, the user did send some proof to the mod team before making this thread. Okay, so here is the DC leak for the Batman Part 2. New information, rumor, take with a grain of salt. This information is from the set of the Batman Part 2. Just to be clear, they use code names on set, so some of this is speculations based on what I heard and saw. Scarlett Johansson is the main villain. She's a serial killer with the obsession with plants. She uses toxins, so I think she's more of a moralistic. Scarlett Johansson is. I'm gonna start this part over. Scarlett Johansson is the main villain, a serial killer with an obsession with plants. She uses toxins, so I think she's a more realistic take on Poison Ivy. Stan plays a bald serial killer, so Snyder is probably right about him being Victor Sazaz. Batman initially believes he's the killer, but it's actually Scarlett Johansson. She's targeting Gotham elites, one who is being played by Charlie Dance, who is the lead of the secret organization made up of the city's most powerful figures. So once again, this is just rumors. But if this is the truth, I kind of like what we're going with here, okay? Matt Reeves has said he wanted to keep this version of Batman very grounded. So making Scarlett Johansson a more realistic version of Poison Ivy, where she doesn't have the fantastical powers, where she's making her own poisons and doing her serial killing that way, I think is really awesome. Especially with this version of Batman, it's more of a detective noir and everything. So I think that's really cool. What if they do something real dope where it's like almost like Basic Instincts or something like that, because I mean, based off this leak, Batman doesn't suspect it's her. He thinks it's Victor Sazaz, and if you don't know who that character is, he is a serial killer, bald head. He has tally marks all on himself. He believes that he is doing his victims a favor by killing them and everything. So, Batman, I guess, based off this leak here, is going to assume it's him, not suspecting Scarlett Johansson or Poison Ivy. And I kind of like the idea of that. And if you also know in this movie that we're getting Harvey Dent in this movie, and that's allegedly Harvey Dent is allegedly being played by Brian. What's his name? Brian Tyree. You might know him from Brian Tyree Henry might know from Atlanta. Allegedly, he is playing Harvey Dent. We haven't had a black Harvey Dent since what's his name from the original Batman. So it's good to see that Harvey's black again. You know what I'm saying? So who played the original Harvey Dent here? Oh my gosh, he played in Billy D. Williams. I don't know why I keep forgetting Billy D. Williams. So the original Harvey Dent in these movies was Billy D. Williams. So it was good to see that we're bringing it right back to Brian Tyree Henry with this new with the new Batman and everything. So once again, just take this with a grain of salt. And actually, before I say this one last thing, there's a point I wanted to make. I would be interested to see. I would be interesting to see if it would be interesting to see with this more realistic version of Poison Ivy. Like, what if one of her poisons also like fucks up Brian Tyree's face, causing him to become Two Face? Just throwing theories out here, since we have this rumor here. You just never know what to expect with this new Batman. And also something else here. She's going after elite Gotham members, and one of them is Charles Dance, who played in Game of Thrones. And you all know who this is from Game of Thrones. His name is escaping me right now, but he played a Tywin, or what's his name, Tywin or some shit like that. On the Game of Thrones, Charlie Dance, Charlie Dance. Mhm. Tywin Lannister. Yeah, Charlie Dance. If you watch Game of Thrones, he played as Tywin Lannister. So he's going to be someone that Scarlett Johansson's character could possibly be going after. And I think that's where they're going to introduce the Court of Owls. I don't. That leads me to believe that the Court of Owls might be saved for Batman Part 3. I know some people mentioned that we might see them. We may see them in Part 2, but we may see the Court of Owls officially go head to head with Batman in Batman Part 3. I think we just might get a little taste of them in Part 2, but we will see. And here's the Court of Owls if anyone wants to see. This is the Gotham elites that Batman has to go up against. They are highly dangerous Illuminati group. Think of this as like Gotham's Illuminati, the Court of Owls. That's essentially what the Court of Owls is. They are the Gotham Illuminati secret organization. They wear these fucking masks, and it's part of all like the wealthiest Gotham families. So like Bruce would have connections because he is a Wayne's and everything. So um I said Wayne's like he's part of Sean and Marlon Wayne's. He is a Wayne. But yeah, so that's just the rumor right now for the new Batman Part 2. Take it with a grain of salt. But I'm liking it. I'm not mad at this. I can get down with this. So let's see what happens. Yo, what's up? What's up? Fanny Cat 01. What's good? Let's see here. All right, so like I said, I don't think it's gonna be a long stream. I'm actually getting kind of tired. I'll be back tomorrow with some probably play some video games and give some reviews because I did watch some movies this weekend, and I'll get into that tomorrow. So I'm just gonna end this here, and I'll be on my way. So thanks for pulling up. Have a good night.